Assalamualaikum, my dear learners. How are you? I hope that you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah, and I am also well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am Sheikh Manuruzaman, assistant teacher in English, Madhugiram Islami Alim Madrasa, Dumuria Khulna. In previous class, I discussed the ferry boat from lesson 1. Unit 4. Are we aware? Today, I will focus on our food and shelter from lesson 3. My dear learners, look at the text and see carefully. You can see the picture of trees and some persons are on the trees. My dear learners, what do the people do in a tree or a boat? My dear learners, you can see there are some persons on a boat. Can you think why? Why do they do so? Dear learners, let us read the text. Open your text, read out silently with me. The class comes up with different problems. One group leader says the scarcity of food will be a serious problem in the years ahead. The years coming up next. It is true that our agriculturists have developed new varieties of rice and its per acre production has definitely increased. But the rate of increase in food production cannot keep pace with the rate of population growth. This is because our land is fixed, that is, we can't increase it, while our population is increasing rapidly. My dear learners, you think our population is increasing rapidly, but our land cannot increase. Our land cannot be increased. Although another group leader comes up with the housing problem in the country, which he says adds much to the food problem. He says families are growing larger in size and at the same time breaking into smaller families. Each smaller family needs a separate house to live in. Also, the arable fields are being divided by these smaller families among themselves. Mills and factories are being set up which occupy a considerable portion of our land. So while we need more land to grow more food, feed more mouths, our land is shrinking day by day. If our population grows at the present rate, a day will come when many people will not find any land to build a house on, and as a result, many of them might live on trees or on the floating boats in the river. My dear learners, so you can see the persons are on the floating boats in the river, and some persons are on the trees. In future, there will come this situation. Next, no way, another student argued. Trees are being cut, hills are being cleared, and water bodies are being filled up, all to meet the needs of too many people. Thank you, students. Miss Chaudhuri says, you are quite right. Let me tell you about this village where I was born and brought up. Now, Miss Chaudhuri describes about the village where she was born and brought up. Things were not like this in the past. I remember as a child, the village was so beautiful. The green paddy fields and yellow mustard fields seemed to be unending. They used to wave and dance in the breeze. There used to be a wood in the northern side of the village. There was a tall tamarind tree in the middle of the wood. Also, there was a big banyan tree which looked like a huge green umbrella. With its aerial roots hanging down, I often used to go there with my friends. Here Miss Chaudhuri says he often used to go there with her. She often used to go there with her friends. We would often have picnic there. Miss Chaudhuri says they would often have picnic there. They would often go to have picnic there. While the boys would climb the tamarind tree and pick some tamarinds, I and my best friend Rima used to swing from the hanging roots. Rima is the best friend of Miss Chaudhuri. So Rima and Miss Chaudhuri used to swing from the hanging roots. But now, look, the wood is gone. The beauty of the crop fields is spoiled by the unplanned houses built here and there. My dear students, look at the whiteboard and see carefully. There are 4 objective questions for you, which are set up in the text. The rate of increase in food production cannot keep pace with the rate of population growth. The sentence means that the food production is as much as needed, B is less than what is needed, is more than what is needed, is sufficient for the population. Answer should be number B, is less than what is needed. Number 2, how can our housing problem add to our food problem? Number A, after making houses, our farmers do not have enough time to work in the field. Number B, after making houses, farmers do not have enough money to buy food. Number C, if you do not have a house, you cannot store your food. Number D, for making too many houses, people are using the cropland. Yes, B is correct. For making too many houses, people are using the cropland. Number 3, what makes our land shrink day by day? Mentioned in line number 13. Families are growing larger in size. Houses and factories are built on it. Smaller families need smaller houses. Land grabbers are occupying portion of our lands. Number B should be houses and factories are built on it. Number 4, keep the environment. And number 4, people are cultivating. People are cutting trees to plant more trees, grow crops and make houses, keep the environment clean, make articles of furniture. Dear learners, answer B should be correct, should be appropriate. People are cutting trees to grow crops and make houses. My dear learners, thank you for taking part on my online class.